sad truth is that you inherit your disease. You probably never consented to the food you were given, the injections you were given, the medications you were given, the cowpox you were given, the family dynamics you were given, the gaslighting, the manipulation, narcissistic parents, religious backgrounds meant you were very contained and suppressed. All these things build our foundations when we're born into this world, and we inherit them. Some people inherit more than others, and sometimes our personality traits can really make these things double down in terms of how it affects us in our life and our health. And it sucks. It really sucks when you're sat in pain, when you can't get out of bed, when you have fatigue unlike anything anyone has ever experienced, when you have neurological symptoms that are just bizarre, when you have all these things going on and you sat there and you finally realize that you actually didn't decide to be here. You didn't decide that this was how you wanted to live your life. You just inherited it. Oh, it's like a kick in the stomach, it's gross. It's really, really disgusting. But here you are. Your consciousness is inside your head having this experience. And it can be very easy to run away with feeling so cheated, there's so many words to describe how you feel in that situation. And on the one hand, you almost feel like giving up. Just pretty much want to give up. You're sat in bed and you're looking up at the mountain you have to climb and you go, that is hopeless. There's no point. This is dire. This wasn't your doing. Here you are, your consciousness in your head, experiencing all this shit you've inherited. Generational trauma, what your parents did, what you were given, the time you were born into, all the junk food and the video games, watching pornography from age 6 and all this. You've inherited all this junk. Take a deep breath and you go, I didn't choose any of this. Here I am, experiencing being flooded with the result of all these dire choices. And I didn't actually consent or want any of this. It should make you a little bit angry, like it did me. When I looked in the mirror and I saw the consequences of all my inheritance, I felt filled with, I don't want to swear, but rage. Pure rage. And I used that rage to funnel the change. I deserved better. I knew that. I'm trying not to swear. I knew I deserved better. I knew I didn't deserve just to suffer for this whole life. And I knew there was a possibility, even though it was slim, that I could experience some normality. And I knew it was going to take hard work, but I knew it was possible. And when you understand that your whole experience isn't even your choice, it just made me feel disgusting. Like I stopped relating to it as much, if you know what I mean. The pains, I'd go, oh, my arms are killing me. I've got fibro pains. I have fibromyalgia. You know what? I would never have had fibromyalgia if it wasn't for all these events. The certain person in my life that was so gaslighting and narcissistic and abusive. I might never have had, this isn't me. This experience I'm having isn't me. So I'm going to do everything I can to have an experience of my choosing. And I fought for it. I fought so, nearly swore again then. I fought so hard for it. And I achieved my goal. Through the doubt, through the dismissal, through the non-acknowledgement, through the constantly questioning myself, I completely turned it all around. And I changed my life. I began to live a conscious experience of my choosing. And there were ups and downs, there were ebbs and flows, but the trajectory of my experience was going up and up and up. And the more I could unravel from this constructed past of not of my choosing, the more free I felt, the healthier I felt, the better my experience was. So I just wanted to put that out there. When we attach ourselves to this horrible, isolating, gaslighting experience of disease and chronic illness and chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia and autoimmunity, all these different things, when we attach ourselves to this, just realize it's nothing to do with you. You've just inherited it. And you owe it to yourself to change it to the best you can, to try the best you can. Because you deserve better.